The field of energy is an exciting field. It is something that we use every day. It's the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning. When our alarm clock goes off, we're using energy. When we get up, when we brush our teeth, we turn on our lights, we get hot water out of the faucet. There is energy that's consumed with all of those parts. So energy is ingrained in our daily life.
Well, definitely math. Algebra, trigonometry, both of those are extremely important whether you're a line worker or an engineer. Also, English courses, you definitely want to be able to communicate well. There are a lot of different people groups you will be communicating with.
Another thing, any of your STEM courses, or especially science. Math wasn't my favorite skill in school or my favorite subject, but I loved science. And I figured out to be good at science, I had to be very good at math to work those problems. So it kind of goes hand in hand. Being strong in those analytical and being able to understand a problem and to be able to work to a solution and being able to go through that thought process in your mind is also very important. We have lots of opportunities for people with high school diplomas. We have apprenticeship programs where we can go through and you can work with a trained professional and learn job opportunities and how to do a job from that standpoint. Now, if you go further into a college education, you can get all science and technical degrees are good. I'm an engineer by profession, so an engineering degree is very useful. TVA has 10,000 employees, so we have lots of opportunities.
Atmos Energy has over 500 job positions and types. And we're not just in North Mississippi, we're in 8 states. The minimum is a high school diploma or equivalent. And if you want to continue your education, we have educational programs for online classes and night classes. You can get a degree through Atmos Energy,
Well, and everybody always wants to know about the pay, so that's something across the board that we hear, ask a lot. But if you're looking at a line worker position, something like that, maybe even a right-of-way trimmer, you're going to start out around $15 an hour, something like that. And there are progressions in that. For example, in Pontotoc Electric specifically, we have a lineman or line worker apprenticeship program, and that normally takes between probably 4 to 7 years to become an actual journeyman lineman. And there are progressions in pay based on when they accomplish those goals for each different level of lineman. Then as far as an engineer, you could look at upwards of $100,000 a year, something like that.
One of the new things that you hear a lot about in the energy sector is solar. Solar is something that TVA is very interested in. We're working with solar developers to make solar installations throughout the valley. So there's always opportunities in solar. It's an ever-changing and evolving thing. Electric vehicles, that's another opportunity that we see coming in. People have to charge those electric vehicles. They need the energy field and the power supply to charge those batteries that will continue to run those vehicles. So there's things that are developing that we see new opportunities for the energy sector and the energy field to help support those as they grow, and electric vehicles is another opportunity there also.
It's the type of business or type of utility that it's a strong sense of family, community. We are very oriented in economic development, which a lot of people don't realize that, but the cooperatives and I think the other utilities too, it matters to us a lot about our communities. We're charitable type companies. We love helping other people, and I think that's why that fits so well with what we do every day, because we are helping people. So it's a good, well-rounded community type organization, and we're very proud to be a part of the communities that we serve.